Hey, welcome to the Rex, Hex, and Apex show. Hex, I sent you the link. Can you not? Does it not work? Let me know in the chat.
Yo ho.
Yo ho. Yoo-hoo, yoo-hoo, yo-ho, hey, hey. Good morning.
Apex. Apex, you have your morning coffee yet?
I had it earlier.
Mm.
It makes me a bit regular. If I have a coffee now, I don't want to go to the bathroom in the middle of the show. Be kind of weird.
Yeah.
Well, yes. Piper sent me what does it say here? I'll I'll
Says
send
I
you.
don't have the
Okay. I'll send you another link then. Flying at the seat of my pants.
Come on, Hex. Get in here.
Come on, Hex. Come on, Hex. I'll send you another one. God, this thing should be working. Sometimes it doesn't. But all right, I'm sending you another link, Hex. Here we go. This would better work. There. That should work now. How these StreamYard things works.
He said, "Oh, I had to scroll up."
Oh,
Yeah, I did
oh
too.
wow. I sent you
Yeah, if
another
you
one anyway.
send it in community, it can get buried.
Yeah, really. Wait, I have to scroll up. Oh no. How you
We're
doing,
almost
brother?
getting it right. We're just so close to getting it right.
I know, right? Hey, now we have the guys here. We have the complete lineup. Thank goodness. Good morning, everyone. I know it's a late morning for everyone. I had to do some little yard work beforehand. I said, well, Mom said, I thought we had hollyhocks in the backyard, right? And said, no, those aren't hollyhocks. They're freaking weeds. I'm like, yeah. So I did that like about 8 in the morning. And do everything I need to so I won't be disturbed, that sort of thing. And my mom turns 90 next month, October 8th. So
All right.
happy birthday. That's
Wow.
pretty
Sin
cool.
killer. Of course,
Hey,
my
let's say
mother had her birthday. She was 87.
Oh, yeah, happy
Back
birthday
on the 15th.
to Rex's mom. That's awesome. Okay,
Yes,
let's
happy
say
birthday.
here's Hex trying to find the link, you and there's Sin Killer. Greetings, hey Sin Killer.
Hey,
Good to have you. Six people watching. Where are they? If you're 6 people, then get yourselves in the chat here. Oh, Shadowhawk. Hey, how you doing?
Yo, Shadowhawk.
Yes, I have worked a little bit on my campaign last night. I'm not going to have Apex After Dark tonight because I need to continue working on my campaign so I can get my mailing list up. So no show, no late show tonight for me. So
that's a good excuse.
It is. I need to. Yeah. Marv, is Marv Sin Killer? That's who it is.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, there he is. Yeah. Oh, yeah, of course. Yeah. Rock on. So, guys, how was your week?
Pretty busy, productive.
Excellent.
Yeah, working on Nephilim Squadron, are you?
Mm-hmm. Well, a bit, but mostly just looking at the pirate ship page and staring at the pirate ship page and making sure that all my fulfillments reach their destinations.
Oh yeah, man.
Yeah, it's pretty exciting.
That's cool.
First time comic book publisher.
Yeah, man. That's cool. Yeah. I'm glad we have the access to do this sort of thing easier than it was in the 90s. I'm consider myself a lost comic book creator in the 90s. Because I didn't have any distribution. I basically word of mouth and people I know like, here, buy my comic, and some people bought my comic, and
kind of like the internet coming around. Wow, it just blew up everything.
Yeah, I even had a couple of conventions, had to set up a table, sold some books that way too. It's just the old school way of selling. But now it's so widespread, you can promote and distribute more easier than you could in the 90s.
I put my truck in the shop this week. Got a brand new Camry, 300 and something miles on it when I got it.
Wow.
Driving that thing around in style while they had my truck in the shop for about a month.
Holy mackerel.
To repair it.
Oh.
They were still waiting on one part on a latch, they said. So hopefully by the time they get in there and get and then have to order some more parts. Who knows?
Yes. So, guys, be sure to support Rex to help fix his truck by supporting Devil Flyer Ash Can on Indiegogo. Here's the link right there. Check it out. Hey.
Definitely should be printing in a week or two, depending on how I get files in for the supplement. But definitely there'll be. We've got everything together, I think, for an ash can. So
yeah, that's
to
great.
do the ash can, then the supplement will come after. They can print right.
Oh yeah,
back to back.
Yeah. Plus, you get 2
And I've got to
cards.
get the trading cards printed up.
Get 2 trading cards with the ash cans.
I'm going to go to a different place for that, probably.
Okay. That sounds great. So, guys, yeah, man, buy a copy of that. You get 2 free trading cards with that book. Yeah, it's a great price, too. So, please support Rex. And also, we got Nephilim Squadron here on Indiegogo, Volume 1.
That's right.
So, it's Volume 1. I went to Chapter 1 and it closed. That's why you had Nephilim Squadron Volume 1. You can actually go there and purchase copies of Nephilim Squadron. Get to, all kinds of tiers there. Really cool. Great book. Yeah. And I'm going to go ahead and pull it up real quick. And let's see, share that a little bit. Plus, I have something to share after that. So,
do you now? You got something to share?
Yeah, I think so.
I think the first Rex Hex and Apex show was at 10. So I was up like ready, 10 Central, ready at 10.
Yeah, this is
I'm
like
glad
11.
It's at 11. That gave me another hour to wake up.
That's why. It's like, I have a hangover. Why does it have to be 10 o'clock? Can it be 11? Yes.
Well, when you work at nights like myself, I went straight to bed pretty much when I got home.
All right. So I'm going to go ahead and play
and
this.
dig in and play that
Play that thing.
Oh, there you go.
Yeah.
Hey, you, sci-fi fan. Are you finally ready to have your head explode?
No.
Before seeing sci-fi action. A strange new world. Exotic technology. Kick-ass characters. And a story that will turn your mind inside out. Nephilim Squadron, Volume 1. Available now on Indiegogo.
Yeah, support Nephilim Squadron. Yeah. Very good book.
It's a great book, but the video's kind of janky. I threw it together real quick myself.
Better than what I could
Everyone has all these like professional quality
man.
Like orchestral music score.
I think it's great how you can do as much as you did,
Exactly. Well, you know what? Speaking of Nephilim Squadron, I got my copy. I have an unboxing.
What?
Yeah, I got it yesterday. I'm like, cool. We got Hex on it. Awesome.
Yes.
So this
intensely sealed
to open that thing up.
It is intensely sealed, man. We got the.
I want to make sure that the box doesn't get wet because there's some crazy weather going on around the world.
That rain
so I make sure I put them all in.
That's smart.
In those
rain
bags.
happens. Rain happens.
It happens everywhere too, man.
Mm-hmm. Crazy or not, I had to drive through some rain last night.
This is how I get a girl out of a dress. What? No.
I hope not. Hell.
Well, you had to
no.
Off.
I don't want her with the knife. That'd be terrible.
Not at knife point.
How dare you, perv? My dress. Yeah, man. So I'm
tore my dress. You tore my dress.
Tore my dress. How dare you, sir? Man, you got a nice tape on this box.
This is exciting, and this is like the very first time. Well, actually,
a reaction. This is like a reaction.
Shay opened up one of my boxes, but I missed it. The opening part.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Oh damn! This is really cool, man. Oh yeah. Good. Nice. Everything was as cool as nice and fit in a Gemini mailer.
Now, Piper was going to join us, but she has the flu. Is that right?
That's what she told me. She's getting over a
Okay.
flu when they be able to come on. So yeah, man, look at this. Yeah, I got this one. Hey Hex, weren't you supposed to send me a? Oh, we'll see. Is it in here? Okay, here it is. Hey, now I got the print, the Top Gun type Jason Neal Nephilim Squadron print, and yeah, I got the book. Let's see. Well,
Man, that Top Gun movies, that
Yeah.
Maverick's doing
Got this.
gangbusters,
Oh,
man.
yeah, Rex.
It's
I think
breaking.
Hex. I think you're supposed to send me the other book that you had. Is that another package or something?
Oh,
What other book?
The one that was on Michael T. And it said you had 3 of the volumes that you're gonna throw in.
What?
Remember?
What?
Yeah. That's You said that the next supporter or the next 5 will get the. You had some extra volumes or something.
Oh yeah, that's the one. That's what you have.
Oh, is that what it is?
Yeah,
Okay.
that's the extra.
Okay.
Yeah, not the color book. It's not done yet. That's going to be the color 80-page volume 1. That's going to be ready to fulfill by February now.
Oh, that's the other one. Sorry,
Yeah.
my bad. Okay.
Sin Killer says, nice
Okay,
video,
Matt.
quick and smooth. I never watch a video of someone talking about who he is and stuff. You did a great job, Hex.
Oh.
Yeah.
I mean, some go on for like 12 minutes, you know. Oh,
Yeah, they do.
Yeah, I
And-
kind of
and
want to make
Cecil-
it like it's a thing that already exists, and you just got to get it.
Cecil
right.
distilled it down. He said, buy my book, buy my book. You know, that's all you have to say. Buy my book. It's cool.
Yeah, exactly. You're to the point. You have to go 12
Thank you,
minutes
Marv.
on a video. Like some people, you're like, I can watch maybe like over a minute. That's probably about
How's it going, Marv? How you doing down there?
Yeah, Marv.
Good
What's
weather, hopefully.
Yeah. Oh yeah, my order says definitely. Oh, here it
That's,
is right here. I like how you got a list together. That's cool. So,
That's a cool
drop everything.
A list.
Avatar
This is
you got
what
there.
you're missing.
Right? Oh yeah, here's the book. This is gonna be really good to read. This is the
Hex
extra,
is like,
right?
his mind's blown. What?
I know, it's
Was I
cool.
supposed to send you?
Yeah. Wait a
I
minute,
know.
what happened?
Wait a minute. We're in
I
a
did
time
not
warp.
know what you.
Oh,
My
so this is
firstborn.
so this is the chapter 1, right? This is the chapter 1.
Yeah, that's right.
Okay.
Right, that's the
That's
early rare chapter.
Oh
1.
yeah, the black and
man.
white. Yeah.
Mhm.
Okay. Oh good.
Very
This is
limited.
great. And then the other one, I get the mini pimp. Yeah.
Yeah,
Squadron
that'll
Top Gun
include
Maverick.
chapter 1, but in color.
Check.
And
And then
Chapters 2
that's
and
going to
3.
come in February, right?
Apex,
Yeah.
I don't know if I've ever asked you this, but what if you had to distill it down to a number? What do you think how big do you think your comic collection is? How many do you think you have? Or
well,
did I say Hex? I meant Apex, but
Oh.
both of you can
Oh,
answer.
God, okay. All right. Well, let's see. Last time I counted my boxes, I think I had about 58, close to 60 boxes. I'll say about 58 boxes.
Are they long boxes?
No, a lot of them were short. I only have
Short
maybe 5 long boxes.
Okay.
I believe, or maybe 6. I'm not sure.
Yeah, that's a pretty
But yeah,
good collection. Yeah.
So it's a healthy collection. I'd say a good 6,000 comics roughly, somewhere
Shoot.
there.
Maybe more than that.
Maybe more.
Yeah.
Some of them I put it on sale here and there, but I
Too
still
early
have
to do math. How about you, Hex?
Yeah.
How big do you think your comic collection is?
Last I checked, it was like over 2,000, but
Do you keep yours in
with
short boxes?
crowdfunding, it's gotten to be like at least 150 more.
Yeah.
wow.
Do you keep yours in short boxes, or how do you store yours?
Short boxes. I have about 8 short boxes.
Yeah.
In my first collection that burned up my fire in '97, I had like 45 long boxes. You average about
mackerel.
2.
40.
And I guesstimate that was about 16,000 books, roughly.
Yeah.
And now, a few years ago, when I moved over here, it was still in long boxes. When I moved to this house from my loft apartment uptown, and I converted to short boxes, because it's just easier to tote around.
Mm.
And
Yeah, man.
it made more boxes, a lot more boxes, but
Yeah.
they're a lot easier to transport.
Mm.
And so I have a lot more. I know I've photographed about 240 boxes. I know.
Wow.
But I have a lot of overage, like doubles, triples, whatever, because I bought out a comic book shop. I turned right around after my fire and bought out a comic book shop
In Arkansas?
in Arkansas, in the
that's
same
cool.
town that my collection burned up in, as a matter of fact.
Oh, wow. How
And
about that,
it
man?
was a small little comic shop, and I also got some like trading cards, sports trading cards, maybe even some
Nice.
comic trading cards, wrestling cards, soccer cards, you name it.
Wrestling.
Yeah. And a few. I know I bought those first Spawn toys that were
God bless.
the
From
very
the 90s,
first,
right?
the very first
Oh,
Todd
that's
McFarlane
awesome.
Spawn toy, which was
That's
just
cool.
a PVC, kind of like Uncle E did with the Cyberfrog, although
Yeah.
not as ornate. And
Right.
it had the Violator in the box with him.
Oh,
So
wow.
it's like a PVC of the Violator and Spawn. You can't move them or anything. They're just PVC figures.
Yeah.
But he wasn't even McFarlane Toys then. He was Todd Toys.
Yeah, Todd Toys. I remember that. Yeah.
So
that
I
logo
bought
stuff.
those for a little extra on top of that. He's like, "You want to buy these too?" And I bought 14 of them. And I've sold a few.
Holy mackerel. That's awesome, man. The Todd Toys. Yeah, those things are probably going up in price, I think, since they're kind of rare. So some people may have.
Well, the thing of it is, some things can be so rare, people don't know it's out there, and that the
It's
market,
Yeah.
it almost takes like a news article or something to draw attention to it
Yeah.
for people to go, "Ooh, I want that," and then it might spike up. But
Yeah.
hold
you
on
might-
to them long enough,
Yeah, exactly.
I don't know how many I have left. Maybe one. I know I have one because I've shown it on the show. But
Yeah. Well, sometimes is that good? Is that what it takes to actually maybe get my book out? Maybe I have to inform the media. Hey, I have Finback coming out or whatever, and then blah blah. Just maybe be on TV or not. Just I have the Todd Toys come out.
I've
And,
got several
check it out.
books that I can have graded, but I've really, if you got a key book, you really need to get it pressed, cleaned, whatever.
Yeah.
If it needs it, definitely pressed
Check
if
out,
it's a
hey.
key book, and graded. And I would recommend CBCS. I don't like CGC whatsoever.
CBCS.
CBCS, they do the
Look at he's got a shirt on. Look at what you
signature
got.
verification.
Oh, God save the Queen. That's right, man.
Well,
Queen
he
Elizabeth
did,
II.
hopefully, but
Yeah.
she gone.
God bless the Queen anyway. We love the Queen.
Yeah.
Did she know she was a mechanic during World War II?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Auto mechanic,
I
yeah.
heard that.
I'm surprised she wasn't a spy like all the other Brits. But
Right?
but I saw a thing on Twitter today. It had Elton John with some rose-colored glasses on, looking, smiling real big. And he said, now he's the oldest queen in England.
Yeah, I think he is. He's like hitting. I guess.
I know you go to Walmart. I don't know if it's an optic place or whatever, but I've been seeing his smiling face there, and I'm like, just shake my head and go by.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right.
He's all over Walmart. Like,
Is he?
Like
He's
Well,
selling
I don't know if
John
he's
shirts?
all over Walmart, but he's right there by checkout.
he's got
smiling at you.
products he's selling there.
Kind of
Yeah, good.
unnerving.
Checkout guy looking like Elton John at Walmart. Does he does he have a Walmart vest on?
Can you imagine if you came in and then Elton John's going to check you out at the checkout?
Yeah. Don't check me out that way, Elton. Just check out my groceries.
Oh yeah, don't check me out that way.
Lemon water.
He's been
Is
a
it
long
drinking
time
time yet? Maybe
relationship
it's
anyway.
for you, Pale Rider. Have a
Not
shot
yet.
on us.
Absolutely, Pale Rider. Your liver will
Charles
thank you.
was
Maybe.
wasn't us.
You're right.
Bucks. Yeah, Tree Goblin's in UK. Yeah.
Depends on where you're at, right? At what time it is.
bugs.
I'd rather
If it's I'm awake and I need a drink, then you might have a problem. Just saying.
maybe.
You know.
I prefer instead
Hey,
of
Margo.
King Charles, I prefer King Tree
Hey, Tree
Goblin.
Goblin.
And it's hey Margo.
Tree
Good
Goblin. Hey,
afternoon.
Margo.
Hey, welcome to the Rex Hex Apex show.
Oh,
And yeah, Pear. Hey, Margo.
Have y'all been seeing any wild animals? Of course, when I'm out at night, I see. I saw an armadillo the other day, but now, like the last
Really?
3 times I've went out, which has been like 3 different places, 3 different cities, I've seen coyotes out. Saw
I've
one
seen
last
one
night on
before.
the way back home, and saw one up, different couple places.
Fair Rodder says my liver was a
Nice.
bar rag in another life.
It
That was
probably
for me.
was. There you go.
It was for me in the Navy. Yeah, I drank like a dang fish, man. It was nuts.
Yeah, I could see
I saw
that
a coyote
apex.
here once around. Well, this is Culver City. This is kind of near the Venice, I guess you would say, LAX, Venice
Yeah.
Beach area, around there, Inglewood.
Okay.
And there's coyotes running around here too.
Oh my God.
Yeah, I've seen one during the wintertime on like one of the main streets, the street that's just right behind me here, which is off in the distance because I'm like the 8th house on the row. But
Right.
it was on the sidewalk and it was all bushed out with that winter coat, so it looked more like a wolf. But then I saw a video on Twitter today with a girl there, young lady, with a wolf, showing you their size. And really, I guess it's timber wolf, and they're huge. But now they're small compared to. I had a friend that had a red Siberian wolf, and it was indeed huge. It could take on an American wolf, no problem, because they're big beasts.
Exactly. And
They're scary when you're that close. And this one was a pet, but you know that it's really a wild animal and could eat you or attack you. That's quite intimidating when you drive up in the car and they're like right here with you.
Oh God, yeah, right.
I'll be back in a few minutes, guys. You check the private chat.
Get a haircut.
I'll be back shortly.
I said that because it was Icon.
Man. Yeah, man.
No hair Icon.
Yeah.
He looks so pensive there in the Icon. Look at it.
It's very serious, man.
Buy my book. Buy my book.
And it gives you the Samuel Jackson vibe on top of it.
Oh yeah. Well, angry black man's what I see.
Yeah. Dave Chappelle.
Whoops, did I say that?
No, I don't know.
Yeah, I did.
You did? All right.
There's no need to go around with a frown on your face all the time.
No.
And some people do. They're like,
yeah.
I got that up in Chicago way
that.
back in the 80s.
Yeah. Right. Yeah, it's like that. Yeah, exactly.
I've got a smile on my face most of the time. Yeah, there you go.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, downturned mouth. You nailed it. Yeah.
Hey, Shadowhawk, Margo. Yep. I heard. Yeah. Right.
Yeah. Shadowhawk was in here earlier. Of course, he had to bounce. He probably had to work. I don't know, or maybe.
Shadowhawk, are you at work? Or can you come on panel? Or are you working?
Probably already left. Yeah, because he said, "Oh, Shadowhawk is still." Made a new comment when he first bounced in. He said,
"I'll send you a link if you'll come on, man."
Said, "Have fun, fellas, but I'm out on this one."
Oh, okay. All right, no problem.
So, yeah, he's busy. He's a family man.
He's a family man.
Dude, he got started early having a family.
Yeah, must be the Hall & Oates song. I'm a family.
He's been a responsible adult all of his life.
My bark is worse than my bite. Yeah.
Laugh out loud. I heard that, Rex. Yeah.
Yeah, right.
The joke was I didn't even know Hex was black at first.
Oh, you're here? Okay, good. I'm glad he's here. Glad Shadowhawk's here.
Yeah, okay. He's listening. I don't know if he wants to join, but
I'll send you a link.
Yeah, absolutely.
Do I have?
He's on Twitter, but you can get him on Instagram for sure.
Okay, yeah.
I always send my links to Instagram for him.
Yeah, I'll give it a shot. I got to copy it off.
Margo, do you ever sleep? I mean, you're over there in
Does she?
Scotland, and it seems like you hit a lot of these things.
Yeah, right.
I'm sure you do. I guess we're going to have to extradite Fanta to get her back. Now, in 2 weeks, when we do the Rex Hex and Apex show over on my
Yeah.
channel, it'll be on my
Right.
channel next time. I'm going to try and
Yeah.
get Fanta on to talk about her trip over there.
Exactly. That'd
Sorry
be
about
cool,
Piper.
man.
We tried to get Courtney. Margo, if you want to come on, send Margo the link. You know, we want a female
tell you what,
on here with us.
I'm just going to send the link out in the chat because
Okay,
I don't want
we
to be hunting
promise not to
people
beat
down
up
and
on
stuff.
you. Love to talk to you, Margo. Oh, it's dinner time now. Feeding the pups. Yes,
I see. I get it.
Yeah.
Okay.
She has a life beyond YouTube. That's
but
good
doesn't
to
everyone?
know.
I'm hoping everyone has a life.
I guess if you want to hear Margo's Scottish accent, you have to go over to Hen's channel and listen to.
Okay, guys. Well, there's streaming on a link. If anyone wants to come on and chat with us, that's cool.
There you go. Courtney, open invitation for disaster right here.
Yeah, do it.
Do it. Stay on target. Stay on target. I always like it when the fat guy gets blown up.
Yeah.
Yeah. It always comes from behind.
Yeah, it's blown
like
up.
Like they caught shrapnel in their back or something.
Yeah. What a historic space death that was.
Yeah, you had to wait a day or so to open up your package. I have a package here from the UK. I'll be opening that up Tuesday.
Okay.
Texas Dave Houston sent me a Doctor Who magazine about the companions, and I thought it only fair to open it up when he's on the show talking about Doctor Who. So
why not, man?
It's good to get mail. I love
it is. It's fun. You don't know what you're gonna get, man. Just a little surprise, little gifts that you send yourself or that you pay for maybe a year ago. That's why I like this crowdfunding.
Well, the great thing is I didn't have to pay for that, but now I can show you this, which is a magazine that Carrie sent me.
Oh, really?
Yeah, Doctor Who. Of course, Abominable Snowman is a lost classic. I think there's one episode of it still exists in live performance, but they animated this and it's just out. I haven't picked it up yet, but Dave's got it. And he says, yeah, I'll watch it like next week sometime. I'm like, are you crazy? I would have already watched it.
Exactly. It looks like a nice magazine.
Animated things. It's even got, comic in there, but unfortunately it's Jodie.
Oh, well,
the new Doctor Who. So but I'll read the classic stuff about
nerd time. Yeah, Tree Goblin. Always having nerd time. Yeah, so to speak.
Yeah. It's okay. I never considered myself a nerd, never had a pocket protector.
There's the man himself. Shadowhawk.
Hey, what's happening, fellas?
Hey, good to see you, man.
What are you doing today, and what'd you have for dinner last night? So I don't have to ask you later.
What did I do for dinner? Last night I think we did tacos, if I'm not mistaken. I don't remember.
Tacos. We were talking about tacos yesterday, but mine was Taco Bell, which was.
I think today I'm just gonna order a pizza. So
there you go.
Cool.
Yeah, leisurely Saturday.
Yeah, it's been a while since I had a good pizza. So.
Geeks. Yeah. You know, when I think of geeks, I think of those rock'em sock'em robots and their head goes.
When I think of geeks, I think it's someone fixing your dang computer.
So what happened, guys? Did your guest fall through? Or?
Well, Piper messaged me on Twitter at about 8 and says, I was trying to get over a flu. I'll see if I get better, but I'm not feeling it. I'm like, okay.
Yeah.
Well, we could reschedule you for another time. That's cool.
Wishy-washy confirmed.
Yeah. You know what?
I think I'm feeling it today, boy.
I was on Captain Time Lord channel, and Dillard Draws was on. They're talking, and I came on. Says, yeah, I mentioned Rex Hex Apex, so we're on Piper, and I think Dillard says, well, I think Piper may be coming on Commie Mark's channel at the same time. I'm like, oh, okay. Is she doing that? Is he like, I don't know how much of a head start I have to get her on here to either. Maybe she has the flu. I don't know, or is it an excuse or something? Or
Little
I don't
pang,
know, man. I
little
don't want to
pang
scope
under the
into it.
table.
If she doesn't
Uh,
want to come, it's fine. I mean, we could reschedule for another time. I'm pretty much open for that. I'm
well,
not.
hopefully it's not my fault. So,
It's not your fault. Well, how would it be your fault?
well, me and Piper don't get along.
Oh, really? I
That
didn't
is
know
not
that.
true, Tree Goblin. I would not
Makes
waste his
people into
pizza
pizza.
on the homeless.
Yeah, my
Damn.
take on it is apparently Piper doesn't like money. So when you tell your
Oh.
backers to go after
Oh.
themselves, then apparently you don't like money.
Okay. Fine. To each
Yeah,
their own, I
so-
guess.
Yeah, exactly. I mean,
Oh.
you know what? It's all good.
Well,
Save
okay.
more money for somebody
I
else.
guess we'll also invite more female guests if they want to come on. Direct Sex Apex show because we always like to have female guests. We don't want to have a sausage show or anything like
Yeah,
that.
I mean, if
Where's
they're
Margo?
willing
She
to
didn't
come
get
on here, that they're a
Margo.
real man, because
Yeah.
we're a tough crowd. Wait a
We're
minute, what?
real men. We like real
Well,
women.
I mean that they have
Bex, how you doing,
wherewithal.
buddy?
Well, maybe not.
Oh,
how am I
he had
doing today?
Oh,
I'm doing capital, to use one of those
Capital.
British terms.
I'm capital today.
I listened to
Yes.
an interview. I can't remember the guy's name, but he was like the producer, the first one of the
Fine
first
Arkansas
producers
Internet.
for like Apple Records last night.
Oh yeah.
Driving home, yeah. I mean, he worked with James Taylor and Linda Ronstadt, and he's still working today, as a producer. But and used to be a childhood actor and singer too.
What's his name?
I can't remember his name, but he worked with Paul McCartney. In fact, Paul McCartney gave him one of their hit songs.
You're talking Peter Asher, right?
Peter Asher, that's it. He was on
Coast to Coast AM.
Coast to Coast last night.
I was listening to that. I was listening to that.
Oh, were
some
you?
of that too.
Okay.
Also, there's that host was Ian Pundit. He was on there.
Yeah.
And then they had a caller calling in that he was the kid from 1963 who alerted Maury Kay on his show about the Beatles. They had a three-wave radio and heard one of their songs, and so his dad helped him get the song out to Maury Kay. Alerted him about, says, please play this song, the Beatles. You gotta play the Beatles.
Mm-hmm.
And so one of the people that alerted Maury Kay about the Beatles, and Maury Kay played that single like endlessly throughout the day and night until they reached up to number one.
It was probably like "I Want to Hold Your Hand," right?
It's one of the early ones, I think.
One of the early ones, yeah.
Hey, Margo.
Hey, Margo.
Hey, Margo.
Hello.
Greetings.
What a trooper.
How
Yeah.
are you?
Good. We finally get to hear Margo's voice. Isn't that sweet?
Oh, you're very quiet. I might have to try and do it on a different device. Sometimes I can't bother.
Oh,
Now,
cool.
Margo, do you like Highlander, the movie?
Highlander. Yeah, we pronounce it Highlander, but yes, one of my favourite movies.
Yeah,
mine
Sean
too.
Connery was amazing.
Oh,
and-
Sean Connery, right. I mean, now he's Irish, right?
Oh, I think he's just a wee bit west of the Irish.
But now I saw him in a Scottish.
No, east towards Scottish
Wales, isn't it?
Edinburgh. I'm positive
Edinburgh.
he was born in Edinburgh.
I saw him in a Scottish kilt recently in an old photo.
I'm so sorry, I can't really hear you. I'm going to go and try and come back on my phone because it'll be a much better reception. Because if I'm going to talk, I would love to hear what you are saying.
Okay.
Okay, that makes sense.
Okay, so I'll be back.
All right,
Thank you.
right on. You bet. Okay.
Love that accent.
Sweet accent. Very
I'm
nice.
sold already. I want to move to Scotland.
Yeah, right. She seems adorable.
In with her.
It's very nice. Oh, yeah, well.
And her pups.
Oh, the pups. Yeah.
Hey,
I'm
it
sure
could
she
happen.
must have cute kids. Yeah.
Cute
She's-
kids.
Yeah. Yeah.
Her
cute
kids are
pups.
probably
I think they're grown. Are they?
hounds of Baskerville
Probably.
or whatever the hell
I know.
hounds.
Be aware.
A couple werewolves.
That could be a good short horror story there. You can compose, put it out
Yeah.
in a comic.
I think it's cool when you have draw-in tiers, or you know, you take people from the chat or whatever, and they want to be drawn in, or even if they don't, you draw them in. Or I mean, how cool is it to be in your own, to be in a comic? You know, even just playing some kind of extra role in the background.
Yeah,
that's pretty cool.
There she is. He's back.
Welcome back.
That
Hey, Margo.
much better. I can hear you much better.
Okay,
Hey.
Margo, I was saying, you know, with Sean Connery, I saw him in a photo recently in a Scottish kilt.
Oh yeah, kilts are quite popular here in Scotland. There's a gentleman in my little town. It's a very, very small town on the west coast of Scotland, but he actually has a flagpole in his garden, and he flies the flag, and he does not go out without wearing his kilt. He doesn't.
Now, were you saying that he was part Scottish, or that he was from Scotland or Ireland?
Sean Connery.
Sean Connery.
I'm sure he's Scottish.
Yeah. Me too.
Okay.
I'm pretty sure he was Scottish.
Okay. I know he's an ex-Navy man, like Apex.
Yes.
Was in the Navy.
Yes.
Yeah, I think it was like
he's James Bond to me.
Oh, he was like a very fine wine. He aged very, very well, Mr. Connery. He did not lose any of his charisma at all.
I know.
Yeah. He was one of the greats. He really was. And sadly,
even the younger ladies loved him, man, like in her 20s and stuff. I'm like, dang, that's cool.
Well, I mean, Bond made him, you know, and he was the man's man.
Absolutely.
He's my favorite James Bond.
He's my favorite too.
Mine too, man. Mine too.
Yeah.
He's the one that defined James Bond. Now, Margo, I have to ask you, because I'm a Doctor Who fan too. Did you watch Doctor Who?
Yes.
Did you? You like Doctor Who?
I haven't seen any of the new series. So
right. Who was the?
I refuse to watch that.
I won't watch the new ones either. But now, the classic Who was who for you?
Mr. Baker, Tom Baker, all the way.
Tom Baker, yeah.
I was 10 when Tom Baker was the Doctor.
Okay. Did you like K9?
Oh, I loved K9. I also knitted myself a Tom Baker scarf.
A lot of criticism is that K9 made it silly, but as a kid, I loved K9.
Oh, I don't think so. When I was a kid, I thought he was amazing.
Yeah, I thought it was. I thought it was a cool addition to the Doctor Who mythos.
Yeah, it was really good.
Mm-hmm.
Oh man,
I remember him, and I remember Jean Pertwee very, very well.
Oh yeah. Okay.
I remember Davidson quite a little, and not much of the rest of them until Eccleston brought it back, and then David Tennant got me hooked again, because I was hooked.
I don't really think Eccleston wanted to do it. It was kind of like, I knew
he had a bit of trouble in personal life at a while. So he's doing much better now, and he's been very honest, and he made a wee documentary about it and stuff like that. But it was just too much stress for him and his life at that moment. So David Tennant took over, which I thought was a great move.
Yeah, I agree.
Oh, I think so too. I think David Tennant will go down as one of the greatest.
I agree. The dog was better than Jodie. Yeah.
I agree with that. I agree with that. And it has nothing to do with her being a woman. It has
nothing at all.
She
doesn't fit the part.
Role does not want to do the role.
She doesn't
play
the Doctor very well. The lady who played Missy, she played Missy very well.
Oh yeah,
she was amazing. Her. So it is achievable for a woman to play a Time Lord. It just isn't achievable for Jodie Whittaker.
Right.
Yeah. Oh yeah, and there was other Time Lords before Missy playing the Master.
Yes.
You had Tom Baker's really, his love in life.
That's correct.
In real life, there for a while, they were together as a couple, but they acted together on the show, and she was supposed to be a Time Lord, and so there's been female Time Lords on there before.
Yes,
the Ronnie. I don't know if you remember the Ronnie.
Fanta. Sorry,
Yeah,
it's talking
Hey,
over the top of
Fanta.
you, but
Thanks for
I
coming
see
on.
Fanta's comment.
Oh
I'm like,
yeah, that's what I do. I
Hey.
drop everything and say,
Hey,
"Hey."
Fanta.
I'm back.
Yeah,
She's back, man.
Fanta. I hope.
Oh, you
Well,
back,
she's not
Fanta?
quite back yet, but
I
Yeah,
don't think
so
she's back yet.
not back to the United States.
she's in
But
the UK.
hopefully,
Yeah.
Fanta, I can get you on in a couple of weeks to be on my show.
That'd be
We're
to
gonna
talk
have to
about
send
your
the
trip
seals out there to extract her.
You have to, man.
on the Rex Hex and Apex show. I hope you'll
Yes.
accept being our guest in a couple of weeks
That'd
when
be
I
great.
host it.
Yeah,
I would love to hear about your trip.
that'd be really cool.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I would love to listen to her tell stories about her time here. I would love
Now
to hear it.
she stayed with
from
you,
her.
right, Margo?
Yeah, she was here for about a week.
Yeah.
Oh,
She was here
cool.
for 3 days the first time, and
Mhm.
then she came back for 6 days, which was really good, and we had a lot of time to spend together. It was really nice.
Did you go
Aw.
anywhere historical?
Well, no, we just stayed in my wee hometown, but I live
Okay.
beside the sea, so we went walking along the beach, and
Oh, that's right. You did a video.
yes, and we have a little old museum because
Uh-huh.
we're a very old town. So we went in and we visited that one day. Most of the time it's raining, but and she found a few good records in our record shops, in our vinyl shops.
Oh,
Oh,
cool.
nice.
Yeah.
Oh, it says she's flying back Wednesday. Oh, cool,
Oh,
man.
there you go.
How about that?
Now, who is
Oh, look,
Dr. House?
that's Doctor Who. That would have been hilarious. Who's Dr. House? Oh, we're
No,
talking about
House.
oh, the
No,
guy
that
who
was
played
it.
What's
House.
his name?
What's his name? Hugh Laurie.
Yes,
Hugh
Hugh
Laurie.
Laurie.
It'd
Jeeves
be
and
good.
Wooster. Have you
I
ever
prefer
seen?
him than I would Jodie Whittaker as Doctor Who.
Oh, he
He'd
would be an
good.
excellent doctor.
He
But
would
Oh,
Hugh
thank you,
Laurie
Fanta.
is
Yeah.
a very, very well-known comedy actor in this country. You
Right.
know him as the House Doctor, whereas we
Yeah.
know him as Stephen Fry and Hugh Laurie, and that's their comedy act. They made their names being a comedy act.
Yeah.
So do you
Second
agree
to
with
none.
Sin Killer that he would probably make a good Doctor Who?
I
Oh, yeah, I think you
I
would.
agree. Hugh Laurie would
I
be
He's a great
agree. Yeah,
actor.
Hugh
an
Laurie'd be
amazing
great.
Doctor Who.
Yeah.
That's like a no-brainer.
Yeah,
Yeah,
very much
he's a
so.
great actor.
Absolutely.
Yes, he is.
Margo, I can't let you get away, of course, without asking you about the Queen's death recently.
Well, it didn't surprise me.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I can't say that it's affecting me because it's not. Yes, I was sad because it's the end of an era, a
Right.
very huge, long, decades and decades running era. And I have been, a lot of things have been coming into my mind saying like, it's now God Save the King, and we'll now have a King's speech at Christmas time because we have a speech at Christmas. So there's a lot of things will change, but I've only ever known the Queen. I remember my grandmother telling me she remembered the King and then it changing to our Queen. But I don't know what they'll do, how they'll make it a celebration of her life, I don't
Right.
know what kind of pompous and gaiety they might have on that, but I'm quite sure it'll be something because I think every single person that has made it famous, whether it be through their talent, musician, or whether it be through their talents, crowdfunding and helping people and stuff like that. But all of those people met the Queen. They all have a story. They all met the Queen.
I saw Christopher Lee meeting the Queen back in
Exactly. I mean, she goes back
1965.
to Winston Churchill, and that was her first prime minister, and she's went through decades of
Yeah,
prime minister.
Churchill was born in 1895.
Yes.
And the last I guess the current prime minister or the last one was born in 1995. So she spanned like a whole century of prime ministers, at least by their birthday.
Is that when our prime minister was born, 1995?
That's what I heard.
That can't be right because that means she's only 27.
Okay, well, maybe it was the one prior.
It has
to
to be a little bit older than that. But
I know the
you're
Queen
definitely right, Rex. It's a century.
Yeah,
worth of.
Yeah, I know that forgot my thought. Anyway,
I do it all the time. I'm very sorry.
yeah. Well, I'm not one of these to prescribe that it comes from age. It's just it could be a
No, I
number of
just
things.
forget. I just forget.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah. I mean, Winston Churchill till present. I mean, she spanned most of the 20th century, or at
Yeah,
least
she
the
did.
big part of it. Of course, didn't become queen till the early 50s, but that's
Well,
long.
becoming queen to put the country back together again after a Second World War.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
That's what she done. She was everybody's
And she was what,
figurehead.
in her 20s when she became
Queen
queen?
had balls.
Yes,
Charles did.
yes.
Can you
Agreed.
I mean,
imagine the
that's
people that
pretty
she
amazing
met?
for
I'm
a
sure she met.
20-year-old, young lady.
I'm sure she met like Elton John. We were talking about him, but the
Yes.
Beatles and Rolling Stones and
Yeah.
just a million different celebrities.
Gosh,
Yes.
Oh, yeah.
that's all
through
the
the
way
years.
through.
And all the different presidents, because
Yeah.
all the
Mhm.
presidents come over to
15
meet the monarch.
presidents.
Yeah, they come
Yeah.
over to meet the monarch. But
Yeah.
Trump didn't come over to meet the monarch. I'm quite sure he didn't.
I thought he did. No, I thought
No,
he
yeah,
did.
he did.
He
Well,
did.
I
Came
know-
over and met him.
Yeah.
I know
Oh,
he
yeah.
came to Scotland, and it was all over the news saying Scotland didn't want him, which I don't know if that was true or not. It's not how I felt. But
Well, I
Yeah.
think he built a big. There was some controversy over. He built
yes.
a big golf course, right?
he wanted to change the view. He wanted to put like wind turbines out on the ocean wherever his golf course is. And there was an upcry about the change of scenery, and you can't do
Right.
that, and it's heritage and it's been that way forever. But I don't think
Right.
he was wrong in thinking that, because I do think that's the way to go with energy, especially as in my country we live on an island. There's
Yeah.
wind
Right.
and ocean everywhere. It's everywhere. The energy
Yeah.
is there to use it.
Now, where
All
you're
right.
at, Margo, have you had any, since you're right there by the ocean, have you had some torrent weather come through?
Right.
Not recently. We were supposed to get the tail end of a hurricane, but
Oh,
we
wow.
only got some heavy rain.
Mm.
Nothing
So,
major.
so is your town primarily, I guess, nautical and a fishing community? I mean, I
Oh,
know
very
it's
much so, yes. All of there's a main harbour, which is the town next to me, but that only goes to the island across from me. I live across from an island called Arran. It's very famous for its cheese and its wool. It's a
Oh.
very, very small island. It's got one road. That's it.
Oh,
It
wow.
It just goes around
That's a
it.
small island.
Small.
Yeah. So
Wow.
there, at my next town's harbour goes to there. But if you go up the coast, maybe 25 miles, there's a main harbour, and there is also about 4 different marinas on the way up the coast for ships to moor and boat. It's just constantly covered in boats. And
Oh, wow.
my neighbours, if I look out the back door, because they've had them out through the summer, but if I look out the back door, the man across the back door, he has a boat and he moors it up the side of his house in the winter. My brother-in-law, he lives across the back from me, he has a boat. I think everybody has a boat, because you've been brought up, the best thing to do was to go fishing. So
Wow.
So
I keep
Margo, how do
thinking you're
you
saying
feel
boa.
about
Everyone has a
seafood in
boa.
general, right?
Oh,
sorry.
Yeah, Pale Rider says Rennie's crushing on her lunch and feed dish. I'm gonna try to
Oh,
get her
awesome.
on.
Yeah.
I'm gonna see if we can get her on one of our shows.
Oh, yeah, she's
Come
fun.
on. Just
Yeah,
cool.
I got to get over there after a while.
Sin Killer. Now I have to move to Scotland. I love cheese.
Oh, we
Yeah.
make some good cheese, Sin Killer. We do have some really good cheese.
What type of cheese do you make there?
Well, we have literally everything, but what Scotland, I say, our cheddar. It's like your orange cheddar.
Oh yeah, love cheddar.
Yeah, so we make everything with cheddar.
Now I'm sad to say that probably our knowledge of Scotland is probably tied to the movies. So
Yes.
I have to ask you about Braveheart. Do you
My
like
knowledge
Braveheart?
of Scotland is not very good, and I'm Scottish, so don't worry.
Okay. Now, do you like the movie Braveheart? with
Yes,
Mel
I do love.
Gibson.
Yes, Mel Gibson's Braveheart was excellent.
Yeah, yeah. I view it as one of those few new movies. Although it came out in '85, I still consider that new.
Actually, 95.
Was it not?
95.
Okay,
Yes,
95. But
95.
I consider that a new movie,
I'm.
but
I
a
think
classic movie.
I'm almost the same age as you, Rex.
Okay.
So yeah, I would agree with you there. And
Nice,
yes,
Santa.
Santa
Fun
is saying
Nessie.
next time we're going to Loch Ness because we're going to hunt Nessie. Just for
Bring Nessie
photographs.
home.
Just
Now,
for
has
some
there
Nessie
been
photographs.
home.
has there been any accounts of Nessie? I mean, being aggressive? I mean, attacking any?
I've never known of
Oh, it's
anyone
amazing.
making an account of her being aggressive, but
Wow.
I've
Okay.
never known anybody to have an account of her actually ever being seen. So
Now that connects
I've
to
never
the
heard of a
ocean.
Nessie attack.
That connects to the ocean, does it not?
it does. It's there's the Caledonia Canal goes straight across the country, so it kind of separates Scotland into two parts, but we are connected by land. But it's called the Caledonian Canal, and they say that is where the plesiosaur would go and hide when people went beeping with their radars and stuff like that.
And the water's deep enough for it to go to the ocean and back to the.
Yes, it can. Well, so they say there's loads of caverns and stuff like that. They say it's a lovely place to go up and to go on a boat and actually see it in its glory from both sides. It's just a beautiful place
Do
to
you
be.
believe Nessie's real?
Oh, of course, I'm Scottish. It's the same as we haggises. Haggis run around in the countryside. We shoot them and eat them. We don't really, but that's what we say.
Uh-huh.
Gotta be careful.
Now,
of
if I say a name to you, I wonder if you know it. It's Fraser Hines.
Fraser Hines. I know the name, but you have to give my mind a moment to kind of catch up.
Jamie McCrimmon in Doctor Who. He played Jamie McCrimmon in Doctor Who. He was Scottish.
Yes, I know.
Wore the kilt all the time.
Yes.
Yeah. For the second Doctor.
He was quite the scrapper too. He loved to get into scraps.
Yeah.
Yes, because he was a feisty Scottishman. You have to get into a scrap. Yes, put them up.
Yeah, in fact, the Highlander, his first appearance before they even asked him to be a companion, was about the struggle between the Scottish and the British.
Yes, because they wanted to take over and do as you're told.
Right.
And we're like, no.
Now, I've heard recently Scotland probably won't do it, but Scotland, there's a lot of Scottish that want to be their own independent country.
Yes.
Apart from England.
Miss Sturgeon is pushing for independence for Scotland.
Where do you fall on that?
Well, when I voted for independence when it was the vote a few years back. Many of us did, but because it was, as it was looked at then, it's a once in a lifetime opportunity. Do you want to be independent or not? And the majority of our country voted no. Of Scotland, the majority of Scotland voted no, at 55%. So I don't think it will come around again.
55%. Wow.
Hey, Howard Mike.
Hey,
see you, buddy. All right.
Why do you think that is, Margo, that most of your country said no? Was it more of an economical thing that we're tied?
I think it was more to do with I don't want to be an independent country, and then you have to be. If you become an independent country, you're no longer automatically connected to the EU. So you have to reapply to be included in that, and also I don't know if I know we have quite a lot of money. We're quite a rich country, Scotland, but I don't know if we're rich enough to make it on our own, because it would take a good 20 to 30 years to be established as a country in your own right.
Well, you'd have to supply your own military, I guess,
exactly,
for protection.
That's what I was saying. You guys don't really have much of a military, do you?
You have a military with guys in kilts, man. That's an army right there, man.
There you go.
You're correct, Goblin. We don't have a currency. We use the Queen's currency. That is
Oh, okay.
Right.
Okay.
Yeah. So there's a
Yeah,
lot of
you'd have
things
to
you
do
can
your
say
own
about it.
currency, print it up or whatever.
So I
Yeah.
don't think it'll happen again. Not in my lifetime again,
Well,
anyway.
maybe
Now
Trump can help
that's
out.
different from the euro, right?
Very
In
much
ter-
so, yes. We
Yeah.
did.
Well, that,
We got into a big fight about that because everybody's going, why won't you just go with the euro? All these other countries are, and we're like, no, we're keeping our British pound, which I do think was the correct
I think
thing
that's
to do.
smart.
yeah.
Yeah.
Because
Yeah.
the pound is
Yeah.
also much more valuable in
Yes.
the exchange. Why would you go with some,
Why would you?
generic
Why
one?
would you down
It's
the
almost
currency?
like
Yeah.
offering us the dollar or Bitcoin, and it's like,
Yeah.
it's what it's based on. But
Yes.
Yeah. God, we had
I
10
don't know,
people watch. Nice.
all those cryptocurrencies are just based on, BS from what I can tell.
This is
Oh,
My
Sin,
son,
changed.
my
Sin
son
Killer said
dabbles
he'd
in
seen a
crypto.
UFO.
Yeah, he has. Ooh, okay. So no, I've seen a UFO back in '97.
Margo, have you seen any UFOs? Something
No,
you couldn't explain in the sky?
Not to my knowing. Not to
Oh,
my
Have to
knowing.
talk about it. Yeah. Okay.
Never seen a
Cool, Mark.
UFO.
Well, hell, man.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, I'm
Sin
into the
Killer?
alien stuff.
Do you want me to send a link down to you? You want to talk about it, or you talk about it another time, or what? I don't know. Yeah, we have to talk about it while drawing. Oh, okay. Yeah, he's
There
an
you go.
artist. Okay, we'll
Oh
draw
yeah,
stream.
yeah. He's a wonderful artist.
Oh yeah.
You can dedicate a whole draw stream to UFO chat.
The Sin Killer. Do you have a YouTube channel? Put since I gave you a wrench, go ahead and put your link down. You can get some subscribers to your channel. That'd be awesome.
He's in Portugal.
Oh, is he really? Oh, that's cool. Wow. He said he was born. Somebody said he was born in France. Is that Sin Killer?
Yeah.
Wow, that's cool.
Yeah.
World
I think he's in
traveler.
Portugal now, though, right?
I come from my mother's tummy.
Yeah, me too. Don't we all? Yeah.
Oh, Rex, remind me, I gotta hit you up off the air later.
Okay.
Okay.
You want to just call me?
Yeah, I'll give you a call when we get done.
Okay.
Yeah, all right. Very cool, man.
It'll help me find my phone.
Okay.
I don't
Yes,
keep up
I'm
with
lazy.
that thing.
It's probably buried under a comic somewhere.
Really,
Yeah.
it's under one of my old Golden Age comics I have. Oh, there's my phone. Yeah.
We know Margo has a phone because she's on it right now.
Yes,
He's
I
on the
have
phone.
phone.
Excellent.
Doc lost his phone the other day, and he didn't find it until he went through and sat down in front of the computer and went on a live stream. And he was like,
There's
"Oh,
his
that's where the phone is."
phone.
Well, thanks for keeping our streak going because we've had a female on with us.
Thank you.
Every
Well,
episode.
when
Every
he
Of
was
course, this is
saying that,
only our 4th episode.
I
Yeah.
thought, no, I'll go on because I've got time. Nobody else is in the house apart from the dogs, who are always
Yeah.
with me.
Now,
Oh,
what
we
type of
thank-
dogs do you have?
They're called Cavachons.
Okay.
Are they a terrier?
They're a mixed breed of a Bichon Frise and a King Charles Cavalier.
Well, no need to cuss at me. I just asked.
Only in the nicest possible way.
Oh, thank you. Yeah,
Tree Goblin saw a UFO in the '90s, but he was on acid.
He was on acid.
it was on acid. Oh, well,
I've never
Good for
done
you,
that.
Tree Goblin. Pass it on.
yeah.
There you go.
Of course, Tree Goblin over there in the UK himself.
Yeah.
Yes.
And he's posted on Instagram. He has a bunch of bonsai trees and things like that.
Oh, I do
that's
like
cool.
bonsai
cool.
trees.
Oh.
Yeah.
Wow.
They're
no
slow
idea.
growing though.
I don't have an Instagram yet. I've got a Twitter and I do YouTube, but I don't have Instagram yet.
That's part of Facebook. That's all. I got
Yeah.
I got Instagram until Facebook decided to own Instagram. So I was like, well, I'm more on Instagram than I am on Facebook anyway.
people
so,
still
I'm not
call
on
it
Facebook
Instagram.
either anymore.
yeah.
People still call it Instagram. They know it by Instagram, but
Yeah.
now it's called Meta.
Meta.
Yeah. Meta. Yeah. That
Meta.
figures.
Okay.
META. Yeah.
It's just to
And-
confuse old people. That's all they do. That it's just to confuse me. They
It
keep
is.
changing the bloody name,
Yeah.
and I'm like, I can't keep up.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Sure,
that's-
But my
Come-
children help me a lot with electronics. One is 32 and one is 19, so they're really good at almost everything the boys.
So
Santa,
would you-
you're very observant. You know, I
from
mentioned
mother's
I come from my mother's tummy, and it reminded Shadowhawk to
To
talk
talk
to me.
directly.
Let me know about the birds and the bees.
Yeah. Could you please inform us? I'm a bit puzzled.
It's about
Yeah.
time you had that talk, Rex.
Okay,
Yeah.
2 words: Cabbage Patch Kid.
Mm.
Although that's 3,
Three.
kind of like
Three words.
jobs
From the ground.
Kind of like a 3-letter word, jobs for Biden. J-O-B.
Right.
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh man.
Right? St. Killer, you're all invited to come and draw on Sketchy Saturday at 10 a.m.
thank you.
Eastern. Just let me know on Messenger so that you could join us. I'm Marv V. Sin Killer on Facebook and Instagram. Duly noted. Thanks,
yeah.
Sin Killer, for sharing that. That's cool. Right on, man.
Absolutely. Is that
Look
next
at that.
Saturday?
Yeah, so next Saturday, at 10, and it must be next Saturday.
Yeah.
So
Yeah, I
since
think
we
we-
don't have a show next Saturday, so I'd like to come on the Marv V channel and get a camera on my drawing board. And
You bet.
do it.
Yeah.
There you go.
Yeah.
I'm just figuring out 10 a.m. Eastern time. I think that's
Yeah.
That'd be
Now,
9
Margo, do you draw
3
any at
p.m.
all?
Yes, I
draw?
do. I did for a long time, many years, but then I had children, and children take over your life.
Sure.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You do not have time to draw. But my favourite is sketching. I just love sketching and shading. I like to draw. Well, I did enjoy drawing skulls
color math.
and that type of thing, different kind of shades and textures and anything. But as long as it's a sketch, I do not like painting. I don't enjoy it. It sucks the life out of art for me. But I do love designing. I've done a design on my bedroom wall, so I do stuff like that. Yeah, creative, yeah, but not as creative as some of the artists I've seen. I'm very new to this comics side of YouTube, but what I've seen so far, the guys that draw are amazing.
Oh, they're great, aren't they? They are.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Now,
good.
Margo,
It's
since
sub.
you're my age, I'm going to ask you a question. What's your earliest memory?
My personal own memory.
Mm-hmm.
I have a picture in my head, and I've had this many years. I've been asked this before, but I could remember walking along this road, and it had big, huge trees, and it had big stone garden wall, and we walked up the path, and I was holding someone's hand, and I conveyed this to my mum, I think it was, or my dad, one of the two, and they told me that was my great grandmother's house, and we'd went there when I was 3. So
when you were 3,
but I don't remember anything else. I just remember the walking up this. So it must have had an impact on me, you know, the trees and the path, and I've always loved trees. I absolutely adore trees. I'm a very nature person, and I've got a wee YouTube. I do a YouTube channel, but I don't do lives and stuff like that. I just make wee videos of my garden throughout the year. So it changes. Cool. I change season with you, kind of thing. And
now, do you grow vegetables, or are you just like flower?
I've never done vegetables, but I've got a few flowers, and I've even progressed to a couple of trees now because I feel a bit more confident.
Yeah.
Nice. That's cool.
But it's definitely, I didn't think I'd ever become addicted to gardening, but it's a bug that once it gets you, you cannot let go of it. It's there.
Now, men wear kilts, but what do women wear in Scotland? I mean, traditionally.
We also wear kilts.
Oh, you do? Okay.
Yes.
I was almost in high school. We could have participated. We didn't go to that particular race, but we ran cross country, and it was a kilt race. Of course, I don't know if they would have supplied the kilts or what, but we didn't participate in that. But I thought that was kind of, you know, traditionally you don't wear any underwear, right? You're naked under the kilt.
Well,
run like the wind.
It's a true Scotsman.
Get a nice breeze.
If they have no underwear, it's a true Scotsman. But to be honest, I think most gentlemen do wear something because tartan is not the comfiest of materials.
Oh,
and it's very, very itchy. And
is that a wool?
Yes, and it's very warm.
You'll be scratching down there. Yeah, you want protection.
Although you might think it's not too hot because it's like in the shape of a skirt, it's not. A kilt is very hot to wear. And it's
Oh,
quite
wow.
heavy as well because
Thick.
it wraps around you once and a half.
Mm.
It goes all the way around you once and a half. I've
Oh,
eaten the strawberries from Margo's wee garden. Yes, you have, Fanta.
Do you know how long kilts have been around in Scotland? I guess
I
since
have no idea, but I do.
probably since about medieval times.
Well, I'm thinking the Battle of Bannockburn, stuff like that, and I'm thinking also everybody, if it's a Scottish or an Irish person depicted, they are wearing kilts and whatever painting or it's a sketch or something from that time. They're depicted wearing kilts. Most of the people.
I guess when we think of Scotland, we think of like kilts and bagpipes.
Yes, and a wee
Yeah.
Scotch bonnet for your head. A wee Scotch bonnet.
Oh, and
Yeah.
of course
On the head,
that, and then
So you have strawberries in your garden, right, Margo? Wow.
Yes.
So
I always think of
Strawberries
chili
are
pods. I
easy
don't
to
know.
grow. Very easy to grow.
that's great.
They're so easy to grow that they've actually started growing up out of my grass.
I wish I had that problem.
the,
I'm
the
in West
plant,
Texas.
the
Gosh.
plant started growing out the grass at the beginning of spring, and it's now I'd say it's about 3 feet in a circle wide.
Holy
The plant
now
is
Margo,
huge.
have you went all around Scotland? I mean, different
No.
areas.
I haven't been to too many places. I have been up to Forres. That's at the top of Scotland.
Okay.
My father worked in the Orkney Islands for many years. He worked on oil rigs and stuff like that
Okay.
before he went to work at the Orkneys, and he worked with the same kind of oil companies, but it was in the Orkney Islands, and they have one pub and they have one post office, and the post office is only open on one day a week.
Really?
Wow.
Wow, they must not have
So
big
it's like-
population.
It's very, very, it's not very highly populated at all, but Orkneys is very close to where the money is in Scotland. It's up there beside all the gas pipes and the oil rigs and stuff like that. So it's a rich place,
Wow.
Orkneys.
Now, not all of Scotland is considered Highland, is it?
Well, I don't live in the Highlands.
Right.
They would
Where
put me, I would be classed as being in the Central Belt, if you know what that is. The
The
Central
Central
Belt.
Belt.
Central
Okay.
Belt.
The Central Belt of Scotland.
Well, you better
Yeah.
buckle up then.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, that's cool. So you live like
Okay, that joke killed the laughter. But anyway.
So-
It was a good one.
Ah.
Oh.
Yeah, it says Rex, unicorn is Scotland's animal. I can't think of the word mascot. Okay. All right, Margo has an enchanting voice. Love the Scottish accent. Yeah, I do love your voice. Nice, marvelous accent. It's really
Margo,
great.
how many children do you have?
I have 2 boys, 2 children.
Oh boy. Okay.
Yes,
Did you ever want to have a girl?
I did. I would have loved to have had a girl, but I was
Yeah.
not
Or-
blessed.
or-
Was not blessed with a girl.
Well, I mean,
So-
well, in olden times, everybody wanted to have boys.
Everybody
So,
wanted the sons. Yes, they're the ones
Yeah.
that go out and make the money and they bring it. But yeah, they go out and do good.
Yeah.
But both my children
good.
are very good. I have to say that they're really decent young people, because one is 32 and the other one is 19, and I know they are not perfect by no manner of means are they perfect, but they have never brought any trouble to my door
Oh,
ever.
that's great.
So to me, they're good boys.
And they better not.
No, and they never will. they don't, and it's not because of me. It's just who they are. They would never bring it to the home.
That's
And my
nice.
eldest wouldn't allow that to happen anyway.
Now, are you a big fish eater? Because you're right there on the coast. Oop.
Oh,
I'm
nice.
so sorry. I was coughing. So
Did-
yes, I do love fish, but as I was saying earlier, that my brother-in-law has his boat. So my son has been going out on the boat since he was a baby, right? Literally, his uncle took him everywhere fishing. So he's been fishing since he was able to walk. So he would come home and my brother-in-law would gut the fish and prepare the fish, and then we would have the fish with chips for dinner. And he also goes out and catches lobsters, and he's got his little lobster pots. And he cooks the lobster up for us, which is delicious, by the way. Fresh lobster out the sea is delicious.
Do you eat that with melted butter like we do over here?
Yeah, but we can kind of like we do it on a thin batter because it's Scotland. We put batter on everything.
Yeah. So you fry it,
and we fry it. Yeah.
Okay. Do you like crab?
Yes, I love crab. I love most seafood, to be honest.
Okay. Shrimp?
Yes, I do.
Yeah. I guess that's a big part of your diet there.
Well, no, not really. I'd say it's traditional in this country to eat fish on a Friday for dinner.
That's kind of a Catholic thing, isn't it?
Yes, but it's very traditional in this country. Even the school, if you would go to school and you got dinner at school during the day, you would be served fish on a Friday, no matter which school you attended. They would serve fish on a Friday. And it used to be as well that you couldn't get fresh fish on a Monday because fishermen did not work on a Sunday. So you never, ever bought... And our fish shops, our fish and chip shops, never used to open on a Monday because, of course, no fresh fish. Then they didn't open. But everybody works 24 hours a day now. You know, there's no stop. There's no day of rest.
Wow, that's something else.
Wow, that is a change.
Very cool.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, let's see. I got to get going around, unfortunately, like 10 minutes. I got to get some lunch. But before that, I want to go ahead and promote a couple campaigns here. Rex, I'm going to have to share your campaign. We'll go ahead and do that real quick here. There we go.
Yeah, my book will be printing up here in a couple weeks.
Oh, that's cool, man. So you guys will go ahead and check this baby out here.
Oh, you got to put the volume on.
It's on.
Oh, okay.
Oh, it's not? Can you hear it? Oh.
Yeah, I can now.
Oh.
Didn't at first. That was weird.
That's right, man. Double flyer.
Nice.
Very cool. Yes.
Very, very nice, Rex.
You printed out.
Yeah, we did that the video.
Pedro Ang.
Pedro Ang. Absolutely.
Yeah, he did. He also did Fembat right after mine.
Yes, absolutely. So we're going ahead and this is actually good. Check out the Devil Flyer on Indiegogo, and going to share another one. I'm still working on this campaign, but yeah, it's a chore, man.
Oh, it takes a while. Yeah,
it does. I'm like, So there's times you have to take some extra time to get it figured out, especially get the mailing list thing here. But yeah, we'll go ahead and check this out.
Pedro's very talented animator.
He's very cool. Very cool. Yeah.
Fembat. Sink your teeth into it today.
There you go. Yeah, I like that. Let's throw that in. Yeah. Very cool.
Very nice.
All right. Well, I would say thanks for the chat coming in here and checking out our show.
Yes,
thank you, Shadowhawk and Margo, for coming on and filling in some nice entertainment space. Thank
you
both.
very much for having me. I've had a lovely time.
Thanks, Horror Mike.
Oh,
Yes,
Yeah.
man.
we
Thank
love
you, Margo,
having
for
you.
saving us.
Thanks, Margo. Yes, 4 episodes in a row. We had a wonderful female guest, so thanks for coming on.
And
man.
Fanta should be on in 2 weeks on
In
mine.
2 weeks
Yes.
on Rex's channel, the
She
next
can
Rex
tell
X
us
and
all
Apex
about her
show.
trip over there and her time
Fantastic.
with Margo and others.
Yeah, this will be fun. It'll be a great episode. Wow.
Mm.
Fun bad. Yeah, baby. Fun bad.
I'm
Take
still working
care.
on mine.
Take
No one
care.
ever
You're
gets
good,
back.
Mark.
Oh, yeah. We showed your trailer. Yeah. What else? You got something to show there,
Oh
Hex?
no, I'm talking about the guest for when I'm hosting.
Oh,
my
yeah.
channel.
Well,
I'm
yeah.
still
You
working on acquiring a couple of people, but
okay.
they're it's hard to wrangle people. You know,
It is.
They don't answer your DMs.
I see
know,
you bought
right?
one of those CG buttons. Did you get that?
Yeah.
Did you see that on Twitter? And
Oh, let me see that. Oh,
Order
let's check it
those?
out.
Mickey.
Ah, that's awesome. That's a cool hat too. I like the little fedora.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, I like your hat.
Styling. The styling
I
profiling.
wear many hats, and your hat is very nice.
Oh,
yeah,
thank you very much.
All right, much love.
Alright.
Yeah.
I didn't start wearing it until I started streaming. I've had it for years.
Oh,
just
there,
sitting around.
look, get
Oh.
see Rex's inside.
Oh.
Look
Rex's
at that.
Ah, there we go.
Yeah, Arkansas cowboy.
Or,
Yeah.
yeah,
I
We
also
got
have a
the-
cowboy hat as well.
The sailor hat. There you go.
Taylor
Rex
hat. See what
I
else
have a
we
few
got here. We got
trilbies. I have a couple of
Yeah.
big sun hats, mostly Baker Boys.
The
Doctor
the,
Who
Doctor
hat.
Who hat's
Doctor Who.
amazing.
Christmas
Just Santa.
hat.
He's just a man of all hats, I tell you. Look at
And
that.
all hats.
Yeah, there
That's
you
right.
go.
You got to have your props here handy, you know.
Man, you're
Yes.
right.
Yeah.
And of
I
course,
actually have a prop.
I work for the newspaper. Come get your papers, everybody. On sale.
Yeah,
There you
get
go.
your. You look like a. Get your comic books. Get your comic books.
Buy my comic. Buy more comics for sale. Yes.
oh yeah. Actually,
Give me one of those, boy.
yeah. Speaking of which, this one here, I have one more. I've been trying to give away. It's in this box here. This
Okay.
is my copy, just to show on the screen. But
Right.
this one in here in this box could be yours if you back Nephilim Squadron, Volume 1, which is currently in demand on Indiegogo,
Yeah.
and you can get Chapter 1 right here shipped out to you right away.
Yeah, I got mine. I showed
and
it
it
earlier.
was mistakenly. I'm not doing this regularly. This was just mistakenly packaged, and there was supposed to be more stuff in there, but I didn't want to
Unpack.
unwrap, undo all the fine, intense tape and packaging.
Now, how do people find you, Hex? On
I'm on Twitter
Twitter?
at Hex_Allen, and my YouTube channle is Hex Allen Comics. Go over there and subscribe and all that, and do the thing. And that's I'm mostly on Twitter. I'm on Facebook too, but
Nice.
And God Save the Queen.
God save the queen. Yeah, there it is.
God
Yeah,
save
nice
the
shirt, man.
queen.
Look at this. God save
We're
the
glad we didn't have to
queen.
wake you up this time, Hex.
Right?
oh man.
He's like, I'm hungover. Oh!
Right. Okay, Shadowhawk,
Never
where
again.
can they find you?
Totally professional.
You can check out my YouTube channel at Shadowhawk Talks. I'm also on Instagram, Facebook, Twitter, all the normal spots. And of course, you can find me just about every day with Rex on 4 o'clock Shadow.
Yeah, check those guys out. Dave Rex and Rex, where can they find you?
4 o'clock Shadow today, 4 o'clock Central on my channel under Devil Flyer Momentum. Also on Twitter, Instagram, all under Devil Flyer.
Sweet. And of course, Margo, you have a YouTube channel. Where can they
Oh,
find
yeah.
you?
Oh, it's just underneath my name, Margo, and it's mostly about my garden.
Nice.
It's all about plants and flowers
And strawberries around your grass.
and strawberries. Yeah.
So if you
Woo!
want some more of her sultry Scottish voice,
Do we have a link for Margot's stuff?
Yeah, man. Link. Is there a link for Margo? Anybody in the chat would like to?
I know
Display
I
the
don't have a
link.
link for
hit
myself.
the like button, hit the
Hit the like.
subscribe button.
Yes, hit the
Apex,
like
where can
Yes,
people
thank you,
find
people.
you?
Yeah, so you can find me here, Apex Comics. Subscribe, like, ring bell for notifications. No Apex After Dark tonight. I got to work on my campaign continuously.
Wah,
You find me
wah,
on Twitter
wah.
at Comics Apex. Also, I'm on different name on Facebook under Brett Cantrell, and also You can find. I'll be on. I scurry around different shows like Vic King's
Scurry.
channel, and then Rex's show sometimes, and Captain Time Lord channel, and a bunch of other channels. I kind of float around, and I'll be in the chat. And stuff.
Brent Cantrell sounds like an R&B singer.
Yeah, man.
He's one of those sails that get in your eye that you see in the sunlight. He's a floater.
Yeah, floater, man. I float around.
Float like a butterfly, sting like
exactly. A bee. Yeah. There you go, guys. So, hey, I'm glad we had a really good time. Just sub the hex sound, and man.
Thanks.
Some hats
Thank
too.
you, Horror Mike.
So anyway, guys, thanks for being here. Great show. Next couple of weeks, we'll be catch on Devil Flower Rex's channel, Devil Flower Momentum. Please subscribe to him, and we'll be on there. Hopefully, we'll have Fanta on his on the next Rex Hex and
in
Apex
2 weeks.
2 weeks, which is on the 24th of September. That will be 2 weeks from now.
It'll be a holiday.
It'll be a holiday.
Hail Shadowhawk.
Right? We'll make it a holiday.
That's right. Thanks for hosting us, Apex.
You bet. Thanks, guys, for coming on.
Bye.
Until next time.
Hail
Ciao
CG.
for now. Hail CG. You got it.
Peace.
CG.